Hey drum fans, it's Rob here from drumsandaword.com. I've had a ton of requests through my Facebook page over the year or so for 21 pilots. So today I thought I'd give you 4 drum beats from 4 different songs of theirs in one lesson. I'm going to teach you how to play the drum beat from Heathen, Stressed Out, Ride and Car Radio. And of course it's drummed by Travis Barker. Josh Dunn. Let's start with the first one then. We've got Heathen, and the tempo is 90 BPM. And this drum beat occurs at 23 seconds into the song. It's a really simple one to start off with. The basic drum beat is this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. With that bass drum falling on the and the beat 3. Now what makes it quite interesting is the way Josh plays it live and on the recording. So I'm going to show you how he plays it live. On the video itself, you can see him doing another sort of pattern where he's leaving out more hi-hat notes. But whenever he plays it live, he plays this pattern. So this is the one I wanted to show you because I think it's the most important one. The one that Drumhead plays live is obviously the preferred drum beat. So what he does, very simple, 1 and 2 and 3, just for showmanship, just to keep him interested probably as well. He plays and 3, right, left on the hi-hat with his 2 hands there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Boom, back. And you naturally get this right, left sounding a little bit louder than the rest of the hi-hat pattern. So that's also another reason he probably kept it in, is you get a little bit of dynamics going on there, where those 2 hi-hat notes stand out a little bit. So that's the first one. Then we go on to Stressed Out. The tempo is 85 BPM, and I'm going to show you the drum beat that occurs right at the beginning of the song. So I've also written here notes, 16th notes are swung. So it's a 2-bar drum beat I've given you. The first drum beat, we play this, 1 and 2. So we're missing out the hi-hat on beat 2. He just plays a snare drum on its own. 1 and 2. Then we get and a 3 and. This is where you start to hear those swung 16th notes. 16th notes, when you're counting them swung, will be counted 1 e and a 2 e and a 3 e and a 4 e and a, rather than 1 e and a 2 e and a 3 e. They're swung 1 e and a 2 e and a. So when you hear this drum beat, dum da 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 da, it's kind of got a swing lilt to it, and you might notice it as I play it around a few times. 1 and 2 and a 3 and. So we get the hi-hat coming back in after beat 2, it continues for the rest of the bar, and we get this and a 3 and on the bass drum, 4 and then it's quite hard to hear on the recording, but I noticed him play it live, so I thought I'd do this. You do hear like the bass line playing the 1 at the end of the first bar. It's debatable whether he's actually playing 1 on the bass drum or just playing 1 on the recording, but you can hear him play it live, so I thought I'd keep it in. So he's playing a 1 into bar 2. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2. The second bar, it continues the same idea, 1 and 2. We get the and a 3 and, but then at the end of the bar, we get 4 e ands. Again, this is where you start to hear the shuffleness of the 16th note. So we're not playing 4 e ands, it's 4 e ands. And what Josh does is he plays the bass drum just after the snare drum on the E. 4 e ands, 4 e and, 4 e and then the and is an open hi-hat note. 4 e and 1, 4 e and 1. So the second bar on its own, 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 e and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 e and 1. Let's put the 2 bars together. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 e and 1. And that hi-hat isn't sounding very nice, sorry about that. There we go, you can actually hear it that time. So let's go on to Ride now, which is 75 BPM. And what Josh is doing now is he's playing 16th notes one-handed throughout the entire drum beat. I'm showing you to play the drum beat at the beginning of the song. We get 1 e and a 2 e and a 3 e and a 4 e and a. His right hand is playing all those 16th notes, although you could play it double-handed. And what he naturally does is he accents the one, the and, the two, the and the E and the sort of these up motion known as the molar technique to sort of get this action going on. Where you get the downbeat 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 being played slightly louder. But of course, if you haven't got that technique down, it's going to sound like this: 1 E and a, 2 E and a. And if that's your technique, then you might find it a bit difficult to play through the whole song. So you might want to consider playing it double-handed. But what we got in this, we got sort of a half-time fill where there's only one snare drum in each bar. So let me just look at it. Yeah, both bars are exactly the same as each other. We get for the first bar 1 E and a 2. So that snare drum backbeat falls on beat 2 of each bar. 1 E and a 2. That bass drum's on the of beat 1 just before 2. 1 E and a 2 E and a. And then 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So we don't get that snare drum on beat 4 as you might expect. We get a 4 E and a 1 E and it goes into the next bar where it repeats. So slowly, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. And as I speed up, I start to use that technique a bit more to help me to play it, so you should start to notice the accents occurring. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4, a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right then, finally, let's go on to car radio, tempo 130 BPM. And let me just get the metronome going for that, because this is the faster one. Well, the way I'm counting it is faster. That's actually going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the drum beat, it's got sort of a half-time feel again. We've only got one snare drum in each bar. We've got the bass drum on beat 1, and then the snare drum on beat 3. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But around that, Josh is playing around with the hi-hats, playing some syncopated rhythms. We get this rhythm. Let's take a look at the first half of the first bar. 1 and a 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 E and. And that's the sticking I like to use. That's the sticking I think Josh uses. Right, left, right. You could play it one-handed. But I think it looks cooler, it feels more powerful, and it feels nicer in my opinion if you play it right, left, right. We could play right, left. It really doesn't matter. So the rhythm again, 1 and a 2 E and. So you can see that on beat 2, there's a little rest there. We're skipping over beat 2 and just coming in straight after it with E ands. 1 and a 2 E and, 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 E ands. Second half of the bar, exactly the same except it starts with a snare drum. 3 and a 4 E ands. Put the two together, 1 and a 2 E and, 3 and a 4 E and, 1 and a 2 E and, 3 and a 4 E and, 1 and a 2 E and, 3 and a 4 E and, da, dum. And then at the end of the second bar, every 2 bars, it's a 2-bar drum beat, we get this open hi-hat on the and of beat 4. So the second bar, starting halfway through, 3 and a 4 E and. And when we come down with that right hand, if you're using that sticking, E and, your right hand's going to come down with the open hi-hat. E and it's going to close on its own with the bass drum on beat 1 when the bar loops. So put the 2 bars together, 1 and a 2 E and, 3 and a 4 E and, 1 and a 2 E and, 3 and a 4 E and, 1 and a 2 E and. Just the second bar, boom, ba-da, 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 boom, ba-da, 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 boom. There's another way you could sing it. So there you go, that's all 4 of those drum beats for you. These were suggested on my Facebook page. Over the Christmas period I want to do a load more free lessons for you guys. So if you want to suggest your own songs, come along and say hi on Twitter and Facebook and post your own suggestions. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Don't forget you can download the free PDF that comes with this lesson. There's a link beneath this video where you can have this printed out in front of you. All 4 of these drum beats on one page. So you can have a bit of fun with that. And also please do check out my website, drumstheword.com. Consider signing up to become an online member. $97 for the full year. You get access to all of my lessons. That's full song lessons, teaching you a song from start to finish. I've got over 200 famous songs that I've transcribed and recorded video drum lessons for. I also give you a ton of freebies to go with it, hundreds of little extra videos and e-books, etc., etc., as a thank you for signing up. And you also get access to all of my new material that's released over the year of your subscription, instantly accessible through the web. Wonderful. So until our next drum lesson together, toodle pip and happy drumming to you.